millionaires in the making. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, y'all the Tava lifestyle, get live. You got a Tava lifestyle, get live.
Hello, and happy Wealth Building Wednesday, Tava Nation. Shout it out. Where are you logging in from? What city? What state? What country are you joining in from? Let me see you. Aaron Sanders is lighting the chat up. I see you, Nona. I see you, Divine Favor, Valerie Gray, Nene. I see you all, Rick Hightower, Misha Green, Charles Trimble, Sylvia, Alicia, Robin Owens. I see you. Well, listen, you've got some time right now to tag a friend. Tag and share this to all of your group pages, your chats. Let them know that Wealth Building Wednesday Part 2 is live and in living color. My name is Nina Rochelle Moore, you guys, and my husband Paul and I currently serve as Double Diamonds out of Atlanta, Georgia, in a suburb called Kennesaw, you guys. And we recently just relocated here at the top of November, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So I am a 49 and a half, year old wife and mom of 4. My oldest will be 34 on February the 28th. Then I've got a 29-year-old, a 23-year-old, and a 7-year-old, the glamour of 2. I am a former hairstylist, 27 years. I slaved behind the chair. So what I want you to do is, if you know a hairstylist, a nail technician, a massage therapist, a makeup artist, a barber, I want you to tag them to this live right now. See, what I realized is that I was trading dollars for hours. And what I realized, Gabrielle, Ronald Lott, superstar, what I realized is that the moment, Misha Green, that I stepped away from that chair, I was no longer earning any income. And let me tell you all something. This is a story that I've not told since I've been a part of Tava. I actually ended up having what's called trigger finger, which is what made me want to really walk away from the chair, because every time that I would go to curl someone's hair, my fingers would just lock up in this position like this. And then I would have to peel my hands open, you guys. And I realized that I was too young to be going through that. The doctor said, well, we could do surgery to help, we could shave the bones down. And I said, absolutely not. You know, I realized that there had to be a better way. How many of you out there know that there's got to be a better way? See, I used to hear things as I was growing up, like money don't grow on trees. Money don't grow on trees. And, and I realized that wasn't really true. And so I don't think that I had a good mind frame around money, right? And I thought that I was supposed to struggle. Now, some of y'all are like me. Some of y'all had a whole lot more month than money. And some of y'all are like me, that you begin to struggle for so long, Tammy Durden, that the struggle starts to feel normal. If you know what I'm feeling, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, I need you to light the chat up. Light the chat up. Some of y'all know that sometimes that not having enough, that lack starts to feel normal. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not normal. Andre, see, we were created for dominion, for abundance. We were created to live a lifestyle that we are deserving of as heirs of the kingdom. And I'm just telling you right now that if you open up your mind, type in the chat, open up your mind. If you open up your mind, open up your heart. See, your mind has to be open like a parachute in order for it to work. But let me tell you something about a parachute. The best time to actually have a parachute is when you don't need one. See, a plan B, C, D, E, and F, Rick Hightower, it used to be a luxury. Well, it's no longer a luxury. We're telling you right now that you need a plan B, C, D, E, F, and G, right? For not if something happens, but for when something happens. Well, see, when I was going through a divorce and I was 300 pounds with a 300 credit score, I realized that, you know what? Enough was enough. And what I was doing wasn't working. So if you're watching this, maybe you're watching the replay and you're saying, okay, Nina, I'm picking up what you're putting down because what I'm doing right now isn't currently working. Then guess what? Maybe it's time for you to do something else. So we're so grateful that we're here right now. Tava actually means ark. And in the Hebrew, Tava is the word Tov, Tov, which actually means harmony with God. And see, our CEOs, our founders, what I like to call the heartbeats of the ark, Mr. Kenny and Mrs. Shantae Lloyd, drop some flames in the chats for our CEOs, right? Literally, they walked away from a multiple residual income, 7 figures a month, to birth Tava. Why? For you, Ronald Lott, for you, Nene, for you, Vanessa, for you, Misha Green, for you, you, and you. You know why? Because there's an even playing field here. See, you can come from the pit or you can come from the palace and you can earn the same kind of income that someone from the pit or the palace has earned, right? See, the network marketing and Tava is no respecter of persons, and the Lloyd family who come from humble beginnings, Miss Jazzy, they know what it's like to struggle. They come from the school of hard knocks. They wanted the average everyday ordinary person, Robin Hudson, to be able to earn an additional $250 a week, which is $1,000 a month, Ray Kelly, which is $12,000 a year, Aaron Sanders. See, that Aaron Sanders will change some zip codes. Drop in the chat, what would you do with an additional $12,000 a year? Come on, I want to see it. Well, see, the Lloyds couldn't do it all by themselves. They had a vision for equal opportunity. They had this vision for everyone to be able to earn some income, for everyone to be able to maximize and optimize their health with amazing products that offer immediate gratification. But listen here, Lisa Horsley, they couldn't do it alone. See, they had to have a great supporting cast. And I like to call the supporting cast the A-team, right? Mr. Kevin Harris, our Chief Operating Officer, the COO of COOs, right? The husband of one wife, the beautiful, vivacious, she's smart, she's funny, she's witty, Miss Yolanda Harris, and the father of 2. See, Mr. Harris knows the corporate side as well as the distributor side, as he's been a part of the industry now for 17 years. And then we've got Miss Lachelle Pierre, the Director of Operations, you guys, who serves with excellence. She's been walking alongside of the Lloyd family for 8 years now. And together, they form the A-team. They understand rock solid financials. They know how to navigate a company through its exponential growth, but they serve, you guys, and they're not afraid of hard work and putting their elbows in the dirt. So we've got a great foundation, right? Our CEOs, our founders, the heartbeat of the ark. We've got the A-team, but then we've got amazing products that you could take any one of our products and run an entire company on products. Now, I'm gonna let this disclaimer be, because some of y'all are already like, here we go. Oh, I don't sell anything. Stop. Because you're trying to sell me right now. You're trying to sell on the fact that you think you don't sell anything. Well, if you're a parent, you sell eat your vegetables, right? You sell be kind to one another. You sell go to bed on time. You sell clean up your room. You sell have manners. You sell take your vitamins. You sell take your medicine. You sell. As a matter of fact, parents, you're the best sales people there are in the earth. So stop that right now. Don't close your mind. We share information here. And I'm going to bring to the line my sister in business, someone who knows 100% of the facts, because she's going to share some information with you about some amazing products, you guys. And you know what? This young lady happens to be a wife. She's a mom. She loves to have fun. She loves to travel, you guys. But guess what? She's an actual medical doctor who was not hired by Tava. She actually joined. And she's going to tell her story more about that in a few seconds, right? So I need everybody to light the chat up. Light the chat up as we bring to the line my sister in business and my dear friend out of Apaka, Florida, Dr. Nicole Bramwell. The floor is yours.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you not messing up my city name. So you got it right. So I'm so glad to be here with you all, but I am not going to do this alone today. I definitely have been a medical doctor for a long time, 27 going into 20, actually, I think it's 28 years already, but anyway, and I've been doing weight management for 8 years. And I met Tava 2+ years ago through Mr. Tony Fleming, our Diamond 500K ring wearer, and he gave me a sample of the Vasia Detox Tea. And let me tell you, I was super skeptical because doctors just are skeptical. That's what we're taught to be. Think about everything, analyze it, and all of that. But I didn't analyze it too much. He told me that it was really easy, so I went ahead and used it and poured it into a bottle of water, shook it up, and drank it. And I did have what we affectionately call the Tava experience, and I weighed myself the next day. That's the clincher, because I wasn't actually trying to lose weight at the time, and I had lost 3 pounds. So that super got my attention because, first of all, I could get my clients a really fast win, and hopefully they would listen to me more about making their great food choices. But I realized that my gut was not in as good health as I thought that it was. And so now it is, because I've been with Tava for 2 years using this powerful system. But I am not going to tell you about that product today. I am going to bring forth my partner, who is in out of Detroit, Michigan. She is a phenomenal physician with immense experience. But guess what? She uses these products too in her practice. She is helping her patients with these products and also herself. So she knows 100% of the information about how these products work. She is well documented in this industry under the leadership of Diamond Clavon Browning. And she has fun, man. We've been at a couple of events, and so you got to come with us in March, but you'll hear about that later. She loves to have fun, and she's helped a whole lot of people. So I'm going to bring forward my sister, my other sister in business, Dr. Grace Patterson. Dr. Patterson, are you there?
I am amazingly well. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction. You covered all the bases. Every time oh my goodness, every time you introduce me and talk about how much fun we have, it's like doing it all over again. I just want to say thank you for that amazing introduction. And we're going to jump right into the products because we have a lot of ground to cover on tonight. Thank you so much. And let's talk about vacía. Vacía in Spanish means to move out. And I am a firm believer. I don't care what's going on in your life, from whatever size you are, from skinny to 2 tons, or fun, or what I call sexually pleasingly plump. You need to detox. And as I studied these products, they were introduced to me by my leader, Clavon Browning, as you said, Diamond leader. It was a late night call from a mutual friend. And I was like you, I was like, okay, here we go again. So he said, you don't believe me? He said, I'm going to challenge you to a 10-day challenge. I'm going to send you 10 packets. And he said, I guarantee that you lose 10 pounds in 10 days. And I did. So let's talk about what's in the tea. First of all, it has dextrin in it. It has about 3 grams of fiber. And as I studied these products, fiber, 3 grams, that's about the same amount as an apple. You know that old saying, they say an apple a day keep you a doctor away. So the same thing about the Vasia detox tea. A drink a day of the detox tea will keep the doctor away. It is an amazing product. You got that fiber that is going to scrub those walls of the colon. I have been doing some study on gut health, and do you know that we have like 38 feet worth of colon in one individual? And think about, if you're not having a bowel movement every day, that fecal matter is just sitting there, and it's just like a toxic waste dump. Okay, so if you're not dumping it out, it's sitting there and it's going and what we call disseminating through your whole body, through your blood system. So you're toxic. So that's why we need to detox. You take that one little sachet, put in a 16.9 ounce water bottle, shake it up, drink it. And as you said, within 3 to 6 hours, you'll have what we call a Tava experience. It also has in it what we call papaya, which if you Google papaya, you can see that it has over 100 medicinal purposes. One of the major ones throughout the globe is they say that it helps lower blood pressure. Now, we can't make any medical claims or anything like that, but I'm just letting you know what's out there on the internet. And in regards to the papaya extract in there, you have the senna extract that is in there. Senna is a natural laxative. It's been on the earth for centuries, and it gets what we call gut motility moving. You get, because your body has muscle throughout, including your blood vessels and including your gut. It has muscle. And so what senna does is stimulate that muscle to get that fecal matter out. And so I don't care who you are. If some people are like, well, I'm not trying to lose weight. Just like you said, you weren't trying, but think about it. You took it and you had an experience and you weighed yourself. That was 3 pounds of fecal matter that you were carrying that was adding to your daily weight. And so this is a phenomenal product. I highly recommend it. I always do this with all my patients, regardless to what their ailment, sickness, infirmity, and disease may be. We start with a detox because once you get the toxins out, you just feel better.
Absolutely. And feeling better is the name of the game. Man, how many people have come to you and they're just not feeling well? And that, I think, was the most surprising thing about the detox tea was the energizing. I was actually just discussing with someone, a new friend today, and she asked me, what's the thing that surprised you most about the system? And I said it was the Vicia detox tea giving people energy. Like who knew that that would happen? Right?
Well, you got to remember that your gut is your second brain. When we're developing in our mother's womb, there's a dermatome that separates, that makes the gut and make the brain. And so if you are not having good bowel movements, have you ever heard of foggy brain, where people are like, what did I go into the room for, or anything like that? Your brain secretes serotonin, and so does your gut. Serotonin, as we know, is a mood elevator. And the antidepressants that people prescribe in the medical field, such as myself at times, it helps keep serotonin around longer. But if you're having good gut motility, and as using this tool of the Vicia detox tea to detox, every time you have a bowel movement, believe it or not, you're stimulating the process of serotonin get into the blood system to elevate your mood, so you can be energized, so you can work out, so you can do all the things that you need to
Absolutely.
do to be healthy. This is an amazing product. It's all plant-based. What does plant-based mean? Is made and comes from plant. So plant-based means that it's not mucus producing, and it also means that it detox the body at the cellular level. And so as we know it as being vegan, there is no animal base anything in any of these products or any of these systems, which is truly amazing.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, tell us about, I know you love this next one, and I just gonna have to keep quiet as much as I can about it.
Well, you always could chime in. The next product is the Valet 30. So now we have eliminated the fecal matter out of the gut. Now, if you're not having regular bowel movements, people that are out there taking supplements, they're buying supplements over the counter. If your gut is not healthy, you're not absorbing anything. So that's why you need to detox. So now you took the tea. Now your gut has gotten rid of that fecal matter. Now is ready and primed for the Valet 30, which is a liquid vitamin, which saved my practice during the pandemic. I do IV infusion therapy. We pride ourselves on finding out what micronutrient deficiencies is going on in a person's body, and then we create infusions to infuse them to supplement what they're deficient in. And when the pandemic hit, we were not doing face-to-face visits. So Valet 30 came at the right time, the prime time, because this is the next best thing to IV infusion therapy as far as vitamins are concerned. You're absorbing it as a liquid. It has more absorbability in it. On the back of the panel, I have the little bottle, have my bottle here, is full of ingredients. Everything that's on here is is amazing. It's close to me because I've been doing some studying on juicing, and I've been looking at what's in the Valley 30 as I'm studying. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is as close to juicing as you possibly can because it has superfruits in it. It has an amazing combination for you guys that are out there that are in the hair care industry. It has 300% of the daily recommended of biotin, over 100% of what we of zinc, psyllium, all of those combinations that we need to have healthy skin, hair, and nails. It is an amazing product. And I also do pain management, natural pain management. I wean people off opiates, and I use this in conjunction as I wean them because it has tart cherry juice in it, which I used to tell them to go to the store and buy by itself to help inflammation, especially those that have gout. You know, tart cherry juice is known to help with that. And let's talk about the glucosamine conjointin that is in there that helps with joints. This is a phenomenal product. You just take you see that little purple top right there? You just take the top off, fill it up, and you shoot it back. It is an amazing product. And one of the last things that I want to say about the Valet 30, it has a potent combination of the B vitamins, which is very, very important in all major biochemistry processes that happen in the body. And you will not see on the back listed vitamin C because all the superfruits and the anti-aging fruits that are on the back have the vitamin C. So you have the blueberry, you have the acacia fruit in there, you have the amala fruit in there, which is known primarily in India is what they use to grow that long, beautiful, healthy hair. So that's what all I have to say about the Valley. I could talk about this forever, and I know we're on a time schedule. So,
right. So we're gonna keep it.
We're gonna keep this
moving.
train moving. Choo choo.
Yes. So we know that many people on here already know that the flare is my secret weapon, and typically I like combining it with the Valet 30 to make that bionic tonic. We open that veggie-based capsule. Although if you're fine swallowing the capsule, it's a veggie-based capsule that is absorbed very easily. But this is a fat burner. It's an energy capsule as well. But what I find so important is the 7 strains of probiotics that are in there. Lending to what Dr. Grace was talking about your mood. That's where the mood is created because that's the good bacteria. The probiotics are the good bacteria keeping your gut in balance, but they also are responsible for 95% of the production of that serotonin, making your mood enhanced and making you feel good and happy. All right. And it also helps with your sleep. So very, very important. And then we've got amino acids in here that support you in your exercise. So we should be eating well. We should be moving because we're feeling better because we detoxed. We had Valet 30 and we added the flare. So we should be getting a lot done. All right. And the amino acids will help your muscles to actually repair faster after exercise and possibly help you in better performance because you have them already there in your system so that your body can start using them as you're exercising, but you're still going to have to do some work yourself. Okay. And then those powerful B complex vitamins that Dr. Grace was talking about, I echo what she says because I used to give people shots once a week of B12 or B complex. And since I have transitioned whatever client is on this system with the Valet 30 and the flare, they haven't needed any B complex injections since. So I stopped doing them most of the time. So that is phenomenal. And then the energy also comes from the guarana. Guarana is from a plant leaf. And because it's from the plant leaf and not a bean, it's actually 4 times more potent than caffeine by itself, but without the jitters, without any caffeine effects. So no palpitations. Gosh, I know Dr. Grace doesn't like worrying about hearts. I certainly don't like worrying about hearts. So this is phenomenal. And then also the powerful selenium, not only in the Valet 30, but also in our flare, along with the guarana, giving you mental focus and mental clarity, as well as continuing to support your skin, nails, and hair, right? So, definitely stress, some medications and some medical conditions actually deplete those B complex vitamins. So that's why that bionic tonic is so important because you get to replenish that and give your body that foundation every day. And then now, the last but not least product is the Caprice Deluxe Blend CBD infused coffee. And so I keep saying it, I'm only a Caprice coffee drinker. I am not a coffee drinker. This was my first cup of coffee ever in my entire life. And it has such a smooth taste. But let me tell you, I tried it because the CBD gives you, what does it do? The literature actually says it decreases global inflammation throughout the body. It goes into 5 different pain pathways, and maybe you don't know how significant that is, but that's huge because most things that take care of pain only do it 1, maximally maybe 2 ways, and otherwise you're just kind of left out there in the cold. But this the CBD definitely is powerful in helping people with that. And we don't make any medical claims, but you can go check the literature yourself of what the CBD does. And we have no THC in our product. Our certificate of analysis shows 0 THC. So you're not going to find that in any urine test or whatever. But anyway, so it also has a powerful superfood, chaga mushroom, which also has very powerful anti-inflammatory properties and other nutrients such as selenium again, and things that lead to better control of your blood sugar, your blood pressure, and just really, really powerful. And then we've got Garcinia cambogia that controls your appetite along with the CBD, so that not only maybe you don't need to lose weight, and that's okay, but in order to keep your healthy weight, you need to still control your appetite and still make good choices. So this is definitely, this whole system is going to help you do that. But we could tell you all these facts all day long, but you know what? I'm going to bring this young lady back up because she has a powerful testimonial about one of these products. So, and I'm not going to steal her thunder. So Dr. Grace, come on back up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I just wanted to tell you guys, these products are amazing. Not only my patients benefit from them, but I as a doctor use them myself and have benefited greatly. Look at that picture, the before and after.
Wow.
That is my scalp. So let me tell you, the first time I shaved my hair, I did it with a girlfriend who was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And so as a celebratory and celebrating her victory after she lost her hair, we both shaved our heads together. And so my hair was growing really, really well. I was doing the whole natural thing. And for some reason, I decided to do a chemical process during a time that I was going through a lot of stress, which was during the pandemic. And so what you should never do, hairdressers out there, should never do any type of chemical things when a person is under severe stress, which I was. My cortisol levels, as I look back on it, was crazy. So I did a chemical process on top of my cortisol levels being crazy, and that was my outcome.
Wow.
And so I was like, oh my goodness, we were going through a pandemic. We're not going into the office. The young lady that I normally, have her to do my infusions or whatever, I just didn't feel comfortable, doing all of that. And so I was like, you know what? I got the Valet 30, let me just stick with what I know. So I did the whole system along because I was doing my weight wellness journey. And I continued to be consistent with the Valley 30. And this is within, I would say, about 3 to 4 months.
Wow.
I still, with 3 to 4 months. And so, so that my hair was pretty full, but I was actually doing a tease to cover that.
Wow.
And and so when it filled in, I had to shave it down again to the level where my hair was filled in at. So I'm here to tell you not only what products out there that you have heard that doctors are using in their practice, and that a doctor have a personal testimony of how a plant-based product promoted hair restoration. What product have you guys heard? Anybody? Light up the
Absolutely.
chat
Yeah.
and let me know.
No,
So
crickets on that. Crickets on
I
that, Dr.
know,
Grace.
I know. So this product really basically saved my hair life. And so much so to where my stylist, because I wanted some color, and then they were like, nope, it's not healthy enough yet. It's not healthy enough yet. And then they were like, what you doing? And then I was like, this is what I'm doing. And so when I got it healthy enough, I was able to go blonde. And I'm really, I'm still using the product, and my hair is still growing, so much so because I still want a short cut. I'm rocking the short that that he has to cut
beautiful.
it every week to keep it the length that I want right now. So that's my testimony about the Valet 30, the plant-based hair restoration product.
Wow. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Because I know how devastating that can be too. So thank you so much for that testimonial. That is powerful. So, you know, I don't know. I want to stop right here. But anyway, I'm going to tell you that you can share that picture, and you can also do it on with our business model, which is social sharing. So you can share that picture all over the place with your friends on Facebook, LinkedIn, your connections, whatever they call us on IG, and all our platforms. And we have a phenomenal, you know, app that makes it even easier. We've got the Tava Connect that just has everything on there. You can keep track of your friends, family, coworkers, anyone that you meet, your network. You can send videos. You know, you can share a little clip to tease somebody so that they will pay attention to what you're telling them about this phenomenal system. And there are scripts there that help you too, and you can follow up. It reminds you when to follow up with someone. So, you know, I don't know, that doesn't get much easier than that. And you can also send out samples. So all you have to do is send out an offer to someone. They fill out their information, they send it back, you confirm it, and Tava will send out a beautiful package that will describe the product, tell them how to use it, and tell them the benefits of it, you know, of the Bacia Detox Tea or the Caprice Deluxe Blend CBD infused coffee. So, and then, I mean, I cannot begin to tell you how much I have used this allthingstava.com. These effective tools are amazing. You can go on there 24/7. I am a night owl, so I'm on there looking up my resources, downloading things like my memory jogger and all of that. But what is even more phenomenal is the being able to touch these phenomenal leaders like Double Diamond, Mrs. Nina Moore, and Paul Moore, and then Mr. Palmer, and also, you know, the gentleman that I'm going to bring up shortly. You would pay thousands of dollars for people that have this amount of knowledge. They read, they are well read, they listen to audios, videos, and what have you, and they can bring information to you and cut down your learning curve time. But without further ado, I'm going to bring up this gentleman that has been doing this type business for this home-based business for over 20 years. I wanted to say another number. He has helped a whole lot of people get healthy and also make some good money. He is well documented in his industry. He's made quite a bit of money himself, and he loves to have fun. And he knows 100% of the information on how to show you how to do that. So he's going to tell you about his favorite product, and it's our Diamond, Mr. Tony Fleming. Mr. Fleming, are you there? Are you there? I can't hear you.
I'm taking my samples after I heard after I heard Dr. Gray's story, and I've been sprinkling some on my head. I had 2 of them right quick, so I went and grabbed my box. I said what? So I hope I don't drink too much. But that was a great testimony, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We got to put that on video and put that out, because that was powerful. Anybody watching that, I mean, you should try the product just for that reason. Right. Yes. So, but great as always. And with Nina Moore in the beginning, Double Diamond Nina Moore, she's always great when she opens up the presentation. You know, I don't know, she has some kind of button that she pushes or something that just, or somebody puts a battery in her back, because she's always fired up every time the lights come on and the camera come on to introduce Tava. And and Dr. Nicole and you and Dr. Grace also on Wednesday nights. I mean, everybody needs to be on here to hear those testimonies and the stories from two medical doctors that's talking about our product. So now we got a fifth product, which is the compensation plan, which is one of my favorites. It is my favorite, the compensation plan. And I tell you, one of the things that I talk about all the time is that we have to change the way we get paid. And I need to keep saying that a million times because repetition is the key. We have to keep hearing it because we have been trained and conditioned to think a certain way. Go to work, get paid. Don't go to work, don't get paid. You know, get a salary. We're not trained and conditioned to operate in a capitalistic society. In a capitalist society, there's leverage being used. You know, you incorporate the efforts of other people. You don't just, now I'm not knocking a job. I think everybody needs one because it pays the bills. But what I'm talking about is that part-time thing. You know, sometimes people go get a part-time job again. Start a part-time business. Start a part-time business where you can use leverage, where you can incorporate the efforts of other people. And that's how you can change your life financially because we have to learn how to get paid when we're not at work. We got to learn how to get paid when we're not working. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. The first way that we actually get paid in the company is retail. And we got a couple of ways in retail. The traditional way is when you get your package in the mail, you're going to get product in there. You can break up the product. You can sell it any way you want to sell it. You can sell samples. We got sample products here. You know, you can sell these any way you want to sell them. $10, $5. You can take any of the other products and sell them and put that money in your pocket. The goal is for our whole goal is to get families to make $1,000 a month part-time. If we can get a bunch of families making $1,000 a month part-time, that's $250 a week. We're going to change some lives. Now, it's going to be people making millions of dollars also, but our goal is to get a bunch of families making $1,000 a month, $250 a week. Now, we got people doing that weekly now, just retailing. They're just out, selling the product. They make $100 a week, $200 a week, $500 a week. We have people doing that, and that's all they want to do. They want to do that, and they want to use the product, and that's fine. You could do that. I just want to do a little bit more. I don't mind retailing. I like that too, but we get paid a lot of other ways. Now, let's talk about retail with the company website, because when you get started tonight, which you will get started tonight, you're going to get a company website with your name on it. A beautiful website that has your name on it. Bob Smith, John Doe, Sheila Smith, .tavalifestyle.com. And you can send that address to all your friends, family, co-workers, church members before you go to bed. And when you wake up in the morning, there might be a chance where somebody has gone to your website and ordered something. You see, that's getting paid while you're not working. That's getting paid while you're sleeping, because they can go to your website and order the valet. They can go to your website, order the tea. They can go to your website, order the flare or either the coffee. If they order all four, you made $100. If they order one, you made $25. Man, I mean, that's why you're sleeping. And tomorrow when you get up and go to work, while you're working, earning your check there, somebody can still go to your website and order. And when they order from your website, you get paid again. So to me, we have to figure out a way to get some money coming into our household when we are not working that particular business or when we're sleeping. Now, we also get paid bonuses. We got what we call the quick start bonus. And the reason they call it quick start because you get paid quickly the next week. So when you enroll somebody out of all the packages we have, you can choose whatever package you want. And when you enroll somebody, there's a bonus paid to you as, starting off at $30 all the way up to $450. And it's based on whenever you enroll somebody. Every time you enroll somebody, the next week you get that deposit into your account. You enroll somebody the next week. If you enroll 5, you get that money deposited into your account the very next week. So if you want to make some money quickly, enroll people into the business and you start getting those quick start bonuses. Then we have the team pay, which is what we call the binary pay. And that's where you have 2 people and to get you qualified to start earning money. Now you can bring in more than 2 people, 50 people, 100 people. If you look at the chart there, what happens is you got one on the left, one on the right. And once you bring in anybody else, it's going to go either under that person on the left or either under that person under the right, all the way down through infinity. So the goal is to get to get you started, to actually start getting you paid by sponsoring 2 people into the business. And then anybody else you bring in will go under that. Now, every time you enroll somebody, remember, I just showed you get a bonus. So you get a bonus for enrolling people that goes in here. And you also get paid on the volume that goes into the binary. I can't go over that tonight in detail because it'll take it too long. But just understand this, that the binary maxes out at $50,000 a week in pay, not in volume. So a person can actually make $50,000 a week, which is $200,000 a month. And I know most people, man, nobody's going to do that. Well, and then we got some people saying, you know, are you going to talk about the big money? So we got, you know, both of you guys are listening. But the thing is this, we're only 2 years old. We're a baby. I mean, imagine what your 2-year-old baby was doing. You know how, so can you imagine on the 3rd year, on the 4th year, on the 5th year, where we will be and what kind of volume will be in that binary pay there and what kind of money will be paid out from there. So this is a great time for you to get started with us tonight, because we're going to climb to our 3rd, 4th, 5th year, and it's going to be multimillionaires in the company, and we're going to have a lot of people making $1,000 a month part-time in our business. Now, my favorite part of the comp plan. Now, first of all, the comp plan is my favorite product, and the favorite part of my favorite product is this one, the binary check match, because it answers everything that somebody can come up with. You know, I don't want to sell. I don't know how to sell. I don't like doing that. Okay, that's cool. You know people do that like to sell. You know people who like to talk to people. You know folks who like to make money. If you know them, all you have to do is put them on this Zoom the next time we have one, or put them on the phone with somebody who introduced you and let them tell them about it. And then once they get into the business, now watch this. You get to the director's position, which is the second corporate position in the company. We're going to show you how to get there. We're going to help you get there. That's not a big feat to get there. We're going to get you to director. All right, now, everybody that you have enrolled in the business, whether from the beginning when you wasn't a director to any time after you're a director, any of those people, once they're working during the week, let's say you enroll me and I'm a go-getter. I'm ready to go. I don't do anything but talk about this business. I don't watch TV. I don't do this. I don't do it. I'm just out here. And that's cool, because you don't want to do all that, right? You don't want to do that. So now I'm out here working. I'm going at it. And you check your back office and you start looking and seeing, wait a minute. I made this. I made that. And you're not really, see, you introduced me and now you get a 50% match. So if I made $1,000 that week, you made 500. Now that wasn't 500 from my check. I still made my 1,000, and the company paid you a 50% match because you introduced me to the business. Now, guess what? You're tied to me forever. Forever, because you introduced me. Now, what happens when I go out and make 10,000 a week? As long as you director qualified, you're gonna get 5,000. What if I go out and make 20,000 a week? You director qualified, you're gonna get 10,000. So I'm just talking about me. You brought me on board. What if you brought 3 or 4 of me's? I don't know if I can say that, but I just said it. So what if you brought 3 or 4 people like me? And they go out and all of us go out and make 10,000 a week. That's $40,000. You make 20,000. While you at home, because you introduced us. I know you probably thinking, how can that be? Oh, it is. I actually went through this compensation plan for a while. It doesn't matter how far I go or how far any of the people you have bring on board. They go make, 50,000 in a week. You make 25. Because you brought that person into the business and now they with you for life. And so for you who says, I don't know how to sell, I want it, you know some people who do. Your goal is to get them on the phone or get them in front of somebody to hear about this, because we'll show you how to get paid through this binary check match, which is my favorite part. Now, we do have another way we get paid, which is the car bonus. And so we have the Porsche, and we have Elon Musk's car. That's what I'm gonna call it. Tesla. Now I got it. The Tesla and the Porsche. As long as they're white, if you purchase these cars or lease them or whatever, and you show us the paperwork, we'll give you that much each month as a diamond. Once you get to diamond, you get $1,000 a month to pay that note. Once you get to double diamond, it's $1,500. Triple diamond, $2,000. Crown diamond, $2,500. Company will stroke the money to you every month and deposit into your checking account to make those payments. I've been with a couple of companies where they paid for 2 cars. They paid the first note and the last note for 2 cars. So look, you want to get one of those, get to diamond as fast as you can. Now, I know people ask, well, how do I get started? We kind of talked about it a little earlier, but I didn't go in detail, and probably not going to go in too much detail now, but let me tell you this. You can start at $1,200 and get the best package there is. That's, it gives you all the product. That's why I started at $1,200. And the difference in the packages is just more product when you spend more money. So you say, well, Tony, that sounds good. I don't have $1,200. Okay, you can start at $500. You get more product. Then you get it 3. You can start at $300. You get more product, then you get it 2. You can start at $200. You get more product, then you get it 1. You can start at $100. If you want to do this business, it's no excuse now. You don't have to go home and pray on it. You know what I'm saying? You've been praying for a long time, folks. You've been praying every day. You have to do that. If you want to pray, we can pray right now too. I'm just saying. I'm joking. But we got the packages for you. I always say, get in where you fit in, because I believe in this, that we can't help you until you get started. You can go home and think about this $1,200 package, and boy, in 2 weeks from now, when I get my check, I'm gonna go do it then, and I'm gonna do the $1,200, and you already know what's gonna happen 2 weeks from now. You already know what's gonna happen. Some bill gonna pop up. You're gonna have a problem with the car. Kids gonna need money. It never comes in the way that you think it, because you're waiting for the right time. And my grandmothers always say, if you're waiting to go to town and you're waiting on all the lights to turn green, you're gonna never leave the house, because they're not gonna always be green. It's never gonna be the right time. You just want to get started wherever you are, and then we can help you. Now, let's say you're adamant about the $1,200, which I think that's the best one. And you short on money. We got this program called Sezzle, Sezzle. It allows you to make payments. That's right. You can make a payment in the beginning, a small payment, $100 and some probably, and they're going to give you the whole $1,200 package. So now you can go out, sell it, make money, build your business, and when the next payment is due, you got money coming in. So they're not going to hold you up. They'll give you the ability to get that $1,200 package right now if that's what you want to start with, or the $500 one. You can do that with Sezzle also. But here's my thing. Get started, folks. If you want to do this, get started tonight. We're going to help you. We're going to give you everything that you need. Now, you can be a customer if you want to. It doesn't matter to us. You can be a customer. Or a distributor. I prefer distributor, because if I'm going to use the product, I might as well make some money too. And that's what we tell people. Get started where you are, whatever you feel comfortable with. Let's go and get started. I tell you, we'll be back here again on Monday night, same time, same base station. I really appreciate you all listening in. My time is up, and I want to thank you all for yours. And have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Tava out.
Gotta top it like you out, give life. 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 Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Real boss, rockstar. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Ay, look, yeah. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around. Yeah, they know us, can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, hey, you got a Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 We go Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Hey, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Lifestyle.